We gone. Alright. Keep this somewhat short. The storm fucking up my schedule last night. I was late to work today. Can't keep that shit up. That and my fucking controller's on 2 bars, so at some point I'm... She good? What's up? Alright, full taste. On the call, huh? Alright. We did a... Did I not do this already? Must have died of some shit. I'm actually gonna do some of the side quests of Blood and Wine though. Just some of the things in the other one. Alright, let's do this. Appeal to Geralt of Rivia, the bridge his crest. Geralt of Rivia, at the behest of our merciful sovereign, her illustrious grace, Anna, whatever, we have journeyed to the northern realms to lay before you our mission. A terrible monster has appeared in the Duchy of Toussaint, a beast that has committed horrendous crimes against her grace's subjects. Only the most famous among the witches has the ability to destroy the beast. Thus we humbly beseech... What the fuck is this language? You to appeal in the village of Holloway, where we shall await you in full hopes that you will deign the word to have hear our woes and liberate our land from the clutches of fear. Your humble servant, Sir Palarin de la Fan Word and Milton de Prick, knights in the service of her grace and the duchy. Where is Holloway? Can I fast travel there? Where is it? Where I can meet them. Ooh, I can meet them. But yeah, I ain't got the money. I'm kind of glad to. I'm kind of glad that I didn't do none of that stupid ass rune right stuff. Maybe I'll do it when I'm playing this by my lonely. Who knows? I might stream that shit, but I don't really want to. Like, New Game Plus is for me.
We've not got no need for your help.
Have no fear, good man. Our labors shall be done quickly. The prowlers to be banished for good.
Milton, look.
Geralt!
In the flesh.
Hail, Witcher! Let us go inside and greet you as befits an old friend.
And you, fear not. We shall put an end to the rule of outlaws soon.
Yes, we shall do that.
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyran and Palmerin de Launfal. Good to see you both. In years.
We're short. We share your joy. You must forgive us our surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. The tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
Let me help you with the bandits.
So, plan to go out and meet the bandits when they arrive?
I just want to test this new sword.
Palmerin wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency. I expect they will be deaf to this.
Yeah, completely.
We must afford them a chance to start down. Many a hardened outlaw has left the path of wrongdoing upon hearing words of admonition.
Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever.
If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed.
Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmerin's rhetoric falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've got to wait for the rogues to arrive.
Cool.
Hear that? Your bandits have arrived.
Let us go out to greet them.
I hope I don't need the base wolf armor to
Hark! Contemptible
get them.
curs!
Well, I might go Griffin. Well, I want to do like a spell sword thing.
I, Palmerin de Launfal, call upon you to repent. Search your hearts. Do you not see that they are blackened?
Regular punch and Judy here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
Right good jest, that. Had us a laugh. Now, fuck off or we lose our patience and you lose something else.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are lark. Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Oi, players! Can you toss balls all loopity like? Or do that thing where one spits fire while the other farts?
Noble Palmerin's giving you a chance. Now I'm gonna give you some advice. Do what he says.
Or what?
Or you'll find yourself fighting knights errant in the pay of the Duchess of Toussaint. And they eat scum like you with their morning porridge.
There's 3 of them. 2 turtled up in armor. We'll come back later. Some wench sent them. Folk will say we's afeard of wenches and jesters.
Ooh, insulted the Duchess. Not good.
Indeed, we cannot let the affront go unpunished. I swear upon the Heron you will pay with your own blood. By the crane, villains, ready your arms.
Any last words?
Oh. Oh my god. Ain't no honor in this. Like the saber. Damn. Gonna sit here.
Why do they not emerge? It is over. We have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now. Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
It is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted. It is time to go home, and we shall.
Is that the ye olde version of no good deed goes unpunished?
Come, Geralt. It's time we delivered our message.
Cool. That thief armor's badass. It's gonna take a badass set to replace it.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition
Is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. For us never have we been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Ariana say all that word for word.
Anna Henrietta really say all that? Word for word?
Well, in point of fact, she said, bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone. Ducal Chamberlain added the rest. You know how it is.
Yeah, I remember.
I might add, be it unofficially, that a hefty reward awaits. Yet the specifics you will need to verify with Her Illustrious Highness.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has got a good look at it as yet, our only sure witnesses. Bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields
So first demons,
also,
and now
both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
Beast wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. The feast-goers now noticed this. They saw but an open window, and heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing similar. A night in a locked room. Servants all about the house. Guards all around the estate. Yet the beast somehow got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw, nor heard a thing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword and shield protect, but of this beast, nothing is known, save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
Anyone tried to hunt it? Knights errant, for example?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no avail.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It is like a ghost.
Experienced tracker, this is what we need, with knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
I might need to make some vampire oil, cause did you say tourney?
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's subjects.
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident.
I'll take the contract.
I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be demanding.
So you accept the contract. Excellent.
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you. Yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, as soon as you're packed.
Ah, then post haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint!
I mean, I pretty much got my build aside from, you know. It might get edited. I really want to know. I'm convinced.
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
Exactly how I remembered it.
You will find Beauclair's changed some these past years.
Walk about when you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This
Extremely
I
odd.
pledge on the Heron.
Don't get involved, don't. Oh yeah, giants are extinct. What's this, number 3? There's no money in the... Why?
Watch out! I swore I'd kill all for one, the one for all.
Oh, fuck. I'm doing all the work. My kill. Mine. I want to loot the no, let me loot it. Let you fucking
Big
cocksuckers.
beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of his good nature. So, Guillaume, out with it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that fiend?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
A giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
But that was no ordinary giant. His name was Goliath, rumored to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon Hills.
So he came back down? Why?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause. At any rate, it's a tale for more agreeable environs.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint we mostly chase bandits, but I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again.
The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice.
Damien Delatour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the tourney grounds. I shall take her then to see her grace.
Okay. I want more than the trophy. Let me see what... Oh! 2 monster teeth?
Run, Roach.
Hold on. Character. Main. Yeah, we need some of that in our life. Need it. Alright, did I get a silver sword out of that? There.
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmarin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kid.
Mutations and Grand Witcher armor. In Blood and Wine, you can undergo additional Witcher mutations to unlock new capabilities. Soon you will run into a messenger who will deliver a very interesting letter. Read it and investigate the story of Professor Moreau to learn more about these mutations. They say master craftsmen live in Toussaint who can craft Witcher gear of unequal quality. What's more, you receive a special bonus for wearing all or part of a set of this extraordinary equipment. You will not regret investing in these new options. No, but I would have been in complete financial ruin if I did the rune right stuff, from what I heard.
Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
Myself, the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
Which, you know, I ain't got no problem with y'all being bound by tradition, but I can't even pronounce half them words.
No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
Oh, footprints.
Hobnailed boots. Multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
I'm good.
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, those statues.
Got careless. Careful.
I shall make Patrice you!
Why? Okay, yeah.
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking.
Okay.
Jump that came down the river.
You must keep searching.
Monster brain. Oh my god.
Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
That's it. Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free. Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything.
Before we do that, examine this, or
Look at the rut. Guardsmen left this site by boat recently, probably to transport the body somewhere. Nets were attached here.
alright, I'm gonna pause right quick because somebody's texting me. Good, just haven't heard from you in a minute. Damn, bro. All right.
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DLC. The noble's accessory, clearly. Be nice to know where they took the corpse.
DLC.
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions, no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a old nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
Knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time. Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrick's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive.
Best cure for the beast.
A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
Crayfish chowder.
What? With no lads brave enough? Of course we have. But bravery's not enough against the beast. He's done.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pate?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac-Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but Orlacourt was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac-Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Milton introduced me already.
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac-Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchery trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask her, please.
Yep, I'm
We
in.
shall be here till winter.
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw.
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nest. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see any? Did you spy? Notice anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see? Whoa. If I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on the cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into the morgue, he'll set his house on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Douglas Linnis, the innkeeper. But hold, girl, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret. The Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicar Farm.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one draw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have to find that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why, you insolent...
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers. We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, girl. It's rehashed street preacher culture.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
Huh. What else do people say about the beast?
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods?
The Toussaintois are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Picky monster. Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Venice. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
Well, I mean, you seem cool. I should definitely... Given I don't actually know if it's vampires, but I don't got... Can I... So all I got's in hand. Okay. Okay, oil fur, necrophage, cursed oil, specters, beasts. Fuck. Don't exactly know what kind of vampire it is. It's probably a new kind of vampire. Blood on. Consider I specialize in Igni. Okay. Alright. Something that might be a little useful. Take that off and put this on. Give it. I don't know if I'm gonna need it, but better to have and not need than need and not have.
Best fuel for the beast. A witcher.
Yes. Yes it is.
Sounds like a fight. Have to hurry. Still be here. Throat torn open by man-like jaws, man-like, except for long fangs. Busted ribs, blood from the ears. Took a solid hit. Massacred by a vampire. Not a Neki Marvo or a Flitter. Bruxa. Gotta be. Killed with a single blow.
Ruxa. Alright, well, what's their weaknesses? Oh, calm the fuck out. Moondust bombs. It did say black blood, right? Alright, inventory. Bomb. Oh yeah, I only got the one type of bomb. Huh. Well, I'm not ready for this fight.
Moon dust. Could be lightsabers. In the cellar. Gotta be.
Well, the fuck? What did I pick up? Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna drop that.
Footprints. Small, bare feet. Moved deeper into the cellar. Fell down the stairs. Broke his neck. Hurled against the wall with great force. Took a lot of strength to batter this down. Used this to batter down the grate.
That is a person, dude. Alright. I should probably drink that black blood.
You. Saw you at the inn. I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood. We don't have to fight.
You are wrong.
Oh, come on.
I cannot let you leave.
She went from sexy to... What in the hell is that? Alright. Potions. Just gonna drink some of that black blood right quick. Might save my life. Consume. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that was fast. Alright, just hang back a bit. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Yep, Ah, thank you, Igni. Shit.
Killed all these men to get to the body. What was she doing at the table, though?
Vampire blood. Okay, hold on. We're safe now. It's just get my health back and wear off some of that poisoning effect. And you know, wrong thing. Yeah, we go. Make sure everything is up to snuff. You wanna go outside, buddy?
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. Been in water for some time. Red swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. Bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, it means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast. Body was chopped up after death. A little struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this.
Examine this severed hand.
Third hand. A spare. Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing. Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something. So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? Who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, how shoved down the victim's throat? What's the significance? Why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Homeland to get me in to see the Duchess.
Alright. See the Duchess. I'm not in a hurry to do this main quest, though. I want to experience some of the side quests. Didn't do much of any of them on the other one.
Go, go.
Hey, we're not gonna keep our hopes up. And that's why we weren't gonna keep our hopes up.
Come on, Roach.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it's just faster to go on foot. I think I gotta.
Come on, Roach.
Check out this griffin head, everybody.
Take it easy. Giddy up. That's it, Roach.
Always transfer his presence at his side. No best bullet. Install this story.
Need to speak to the Duchess urgently.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But the Camarine, what about the story of Ritik and the dragon?
A tale's for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, a master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Yes. No. Stronger.
Yeah. Virtue always wins.
But the Black Knight, he's a villain and he wins. The cutter of Castelduccia too.
Moral victory. That's what counts.
Nobis.
Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents.
White lies, you chilled children.
Doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way.
Please don't fucking have me jump in here for some bullshit reason.
Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not all. As we'll soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmaar with only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down.
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
This whole thing is dangerous. Shouldn't be tortured by nothing.
This is dangerous. Bells on its tail aren't enough.
I saw a spectacle of this sort in the arena in Nuremberg. There, a knight defeated a Shaelmaar with bells on its tail.
Might have gotten lucky. Shaelmaar might have been lame. Who knows? Only a Witcher has a real chance against a healthy Shaelmaar. And that's not even every Witcher. Besides which, releasing a monster that dangerous in front of a crowd, plain irresponsible. Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man we met.
Yeah. Mentioned he promised his heart's capture a monster trophy.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
It seems little.
Let's go.
Oh no. Geralt, I'm sorry. But I mean, shit. Yeah.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivienne.
I already miss Old Yeared, so I just relate better to the tragic bandit story.
It's begun. The fight shall
This is
have to end first. We must wait.
Got a bad feeling about this. Damn it.
Shit.
We have to help him.
Medium armor looking pretty good, huh, Mr. Nate?
Gotta keep it down. Can only tell where we are when it moves.
You are wasting your time with that. Damn. Well, come on. Yep. Did warn you. I mean, this is wrong, but if I let it live, it's gonna be a danger to somebody else.
That Selma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Feels fucked up, but I'm...
The monster lies slain! The fight is done! Praised be the victors!
Good job.
Forgive me. I am not as nimble as in my younger years.
You fought bravely. Thanks for your help. Guillaume?
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly paints you. She approaches.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival, had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
A fight against us, or arranging something like that for sport, but maybe not disrespect their culture.
My contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He let the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him.
Dealing with a duchy. Yeah. There's a million other things I'd rather do than a main quest right now.
Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Who?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered.
You're a crazy bitch.
Ah, the very man we would entrust with his tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace. Witcher.
Greetings.
Sorry to have to tell you, Abraxa killed some of your guardsmen.
Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsmen handling the last victim's body.
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Piano. Was it the beast?
No. Abraxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him attentively.
Sorry to have...
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay.
Thank you.
Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect? This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and the sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. But Corvo Bianco, isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, I fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. How did it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-places.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Think if you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in a gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinch.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if the
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
5 virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another land's customs.
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the Lady of the Lake. How we truly came to espouse them, none remember. In
The Lady of
Toussaint,
the Lake.
we believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, of our knights. They are to be soldiers and courtiers, lords and servants. Thus the need for clear moral guidance. At the time of his dubbing, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing out moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. I have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down the throat. It seems to fit true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the 4th virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunts shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of them, Hester?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac-Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! Told me something so obvious. De Peyrac-Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed the knightly team. It was years ago, but
They were a team?
they were close friends, tightly knit, and as such earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed him turn to them with delicate matters. Later, their paths diverged.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's a lead, I'm sure. Your Grace, we need to find Milton immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, not discreet. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner. And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses!
I just wanna fucking get this letter.
Your Grace!
What the hell? Why, I should...
Your Highness,
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled.
Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
Just, never, just don't. Well, shit, I guess I gotta do this bullshit before I can start some of the side quests. Cause I mean, you know, you're telling me there's come on, hurry up.
Your Grace seems right at home this
Like the wind. Clear the path. Clear the way, I said.
You're not. Your horse isn't being held down by a griffin head. Oh wait.
Whoa there, Rose.
Just round the corner.
Hurry.
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
And we need to find those things too.
We've no other option. But time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules.
Break the rules.
Second port, through here.
I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish, while I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs round, over there, look.
The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
Alright. No. Okay. How do I? This is a maze. Fuck.
They say a great deal about you.
Oh, spoof!
One, two, three. Ready or not, here I come.
I'm being stopped by a damn tree.
You have
Yeah, just need to go chase it off.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
It's not a...
spook the beast.
Hey folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Mother.
Come on, stay calm. Shh. Calm down. Easy now.
exactly fair. Flagrant cheating is what it is.
Sirs, we must teach this scamp some proper sportsmanship.
Or...
Listen, he didn't break any rules.
True. He won fair and square. We were unlucky, that's all.
We must try to grab the next clue.
And we can...
Gardens are huge. You're better off on horseback.
A complete
Okay.
collapse of social norms.
Go.
Better off on horseback. You're fucking serious. Have you seen the horses in this game, fool?
They should be easy to spot once I'm under.
What the blazes?
Did someone just dive in the water? Perhaps that's the way to do it.
Sure.
Gonna take all the damn candy. All of it. Not fish up that damn fucking... Oh my god.
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
You shouldn't... Dude, you're dealing with fucking nobles. These fuckers don't listen to reason.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye, and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavily coursed of trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
A key.
Bomb-botched wretch!
He ruins the game! Disgraceful.
I mean, I kind of feel them. It's not fair. But blatantly, they should have just canceled the game. He's gonna be dead anyway. Lover's Cove. Somebody else beat you to it.
The light is positively useless. She can't possibly see.
We're gone.
Ah,
Around here it's wine, and more wine.
Let's go.
Okay. Come on. Come on.
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. How shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules.
You tyrant. I'm sorry, lady.
Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a crone, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
A cave in the palace.
Let's see. Grown. With ease gives us green, right? And mouse with the head of hard cheese. Greenhouse.
You're a genius. Several greenhouses and gardens, indeed. but only one of the locks, the key to which looks just like the one we found.
What even else it is then? Let's go. Wait here.
What the butch?
What was that?
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, Lee. I don't got enough health for this.
I'm here.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It's dead, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
I don't kill innocents. Murderers, though, you bet.
I'll soon be done. I've but one left. And you, should you not stand down.
And once you're done, intend to leave? Go kill somewhere else?
No. I intend to live happily ever after.
I don't got the health for this. Route. Yep. Oh, fuck. I almost died.
You want to stay where you were. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
Damn.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? Hey, you alright?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think you a demigod, I guess so.
I'm sorry. What happened, it was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Killer I'm hunting. Seems you know him.
Miraculous regeneration. How do you manage it?
I had help from the one you hunt.
Him? How? And what have you been doing all these years?
Not the time nor place for such stories. I suspect we'll get a chance to speak at ease and at length later. Now, however, we must deal with the reason that brought us both here.
Local serial killer seems to obey you. Maybe you could talk him out of it, convince him to stop murdering.
Why do you think I've come? It shall not be easy, as Dettlaff can be rather stubborn. Though you must certainly recall that neither do I surrender readily.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one night since I got here. At least
I
3
almost
others before
died.
I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Dettlaff, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once in the street had offered Dettlaff an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Dettlaff found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Dettlaff's trump card is his herd instinct. His tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him. Immensely.
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Dettlaff doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions.
He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted, venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
Gotta find him, before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Dettlaff is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère la Chaise-Longue Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
I almost... Oh, wait, no, I had full... I might have been fine. I don't know if I want to pick up anything else. Flood of anger. Oh my God. You know what? Yeah. I don't even know where I would put that though. Need that. Precise blows. Saved my life more than once. Razor focus. Oh, fuck. Decisions. First things first. And if I get over encumbered, it is what it is. go up there, but I don't want to. And that won't lead me. Doesn't look like. Alchemy paste. Loot everything. I got a horse. I could sell those. I actually need to take a leak. Boy. Alright. Alright. Can I do anything else? Alright. I'm actually shocked I'm not over encumbered. The fuck is going on now?
Sir! Sir! A letter for you, sir!
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Here. And thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
I didn't want to be a dick.
Dearest.
I suspect weighty affairs, rather than merely the wine festival, have drawn you to Toussaint. Perhaps you'll find time to probe a certain matter in spite of this. I recently came across the mention of one Professor Moreau, a scholar in Beauclair, who conducted research into Witcher mutations. Though the details are rather murky, as is the location of the scholar's laboratory, his journal could contain more information. It lies buried with him in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the book I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless. I felt this matter could prove of some importance to you. Thus I dispatched this letter without delay. Whatever you decide, please take exceedingly good care of yourself. Your Yen.
A professor who studied Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
Oh, that's the second thing we're gonna do.
Dark secrets taints even a fairy tale that she like Toussaint.
I shall smash the plunderers, scatter them to the winds, and drive them from Adachi!
The prophet's weapons. A witcher.
Paid too much out again.
Greetings, brave hero. I am Raphael de Serman, and I am the Ducal Camarlengo.
I'm Geralt. So what is it you do here?
I pay the knights errant.
For what?
Our knights wander the roads, protecting Toussaint from bandits and monsters. It is fitting and just that they be recompensed appropriately for these toils. Note, sir, that should you successfully smash a lance, save a brother knight from peril, or extract a captured merchant from the hands of cutthroats, come see me. You shall be rewarded.
I don't want to know.
Wouldn't mind a glance at your books. Ones you're willing to sell, that is.
I can sell him my shit. Holy fuck. Fuck it. I don't know what I am and Alright.
Well, see you later.
Go in peace, Fair Knight.
Witcher. They're smearing his hiney with honey. I don't know why.
It is right that Kessa summoned you came.
We've not had any, but Praetorius...
Alchemist supplies. Let's see if I can.
Oh, is my head deaf?
What a sight.
Alright. I can't see a grindstone being there if it weren't somewhat important.
Scared the fright out of me. Grenades are rude.
I mean, it's a grindstone.
In fact, I wonder if a Witcher pays any taxes at all.
No. You want these monsters killed or not?
Good folk, come quickly. I haven't enough for everyone.
So. Are you gonna give me the... You gonna give me the quest for the Witcher stuff?
You need new bridges? Gauntlets, perhaps? What say you, fair knight?
What have you got there?
The fuck is this? Yeah, I'm good, but you can have these and these and these.
Need something crafted. You willing?
Journeyman. It'd be a matching set that I could display. Yeah, fuck it.
So long.
Guess I go next
The
door.
serendipity. I'm so glad you're back.
Oh, this looks fancy. And this is a blacksmith shop?
The best steel in all of Tucson. Take a gander.
Show me what you have.
I don't want to pay that. It's actually a badass fuck. I ain't never gonna use that. And it's essentially a shovel made. I didn't realize it healed me. Oh, now I gotta think about that. Fuck it. And still weaker than.
Farewell.
No, see you later.
Okay. Now...
Ah, the serendipity. I'm so glad you're back. Master Witcher, what luck to happen upon you.
Got work for me? New contract?
Of the contract in question, you acquitted yourself beautifully years past on your last sojourn in Beauclair. I was in a bit of a bind at the time, do you remember? Yet I swore a solemn vow to pay you in full one day.
Guess it rings a bell.
Sadly, you went on your way before I could settle matters with you. So, I took your coin and placed it in an account for safekeeping.
What kind of account?
A savings account at Cianfanelli Bank. You need but walk in and withdraw. The sum must be rather substantial by now.
Thanks. Head over there first chance I get.
Which ain't gonna be for a while.
By that bank.
It's thin scrapings around here. At least the weather's pleasant.
Pretty artsy place. Where? That they said there was a... Because I might do this tomorrow, but... The fuck?
Invitation to a Gwent tournament, due to take place at the Pheasantry, organized by a certain Count Monnier.
We not good enough.
Greetings.
A Witcher from the School of the Wolf, here in Tucson. Greetings. I'm Lazar Lafar.
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams for Witcher armor of exceptional quality, Grandmaster level.
Heard of them. Never seen any, though. Thought they were lost.
Not quite. For I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to Tucson. Alas, they then perished, but I know where. I just need a partner to help me retrieve them.
If you know where to look, why not get them yourself?
No offense, but do I look like a rough-hewn adventurer?
Yes.
Besides, who would serve my clients while I romped about seeking them? No, I'd rather leave it to someone familiar with such matters. Bring me the diagrams, and from them I'll forge for you whatever you fancy.
All these diagrams somehow wound up in Toussaint? How is that even possible?
Toussaint was once home to Tiensail, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of the world came to him to forge their plate, their mail.
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged a king's ransom for his work. Witches would take difficult, dangerous work to earn the coin to pay him. Some, alas, met with misfortune, and the diagrams they carried were left to rot with their earthly remains.
Got it. Find them, find the diagrams. But how can I know where to look for their remains?
As it happens,
I learnt my trade at Jensail's side. So I heard the stories of the missing witches firsthand.
Damn.
What he told me, well, that is what discouraged me from seeking the diagrams out myself. We must strike a deal. I shall tell you all I know. In return, once you found the diagrams, you will let me draft a copy.
This elven master, how'd he end up taking a human for an apprentice?
My father forged armor. As a youngster, I helped him, then began forging my own pieces. Master Tiensail saw my work and offered to take me on as his apprentice. Only now, years on, do I realize the honor that was. Alas, my master perished in a massacre later, slain by racists. Though he taught me everything he knew, I did not manage to complete the guild's requirements for Grand Master while he lived. I know I have no equal in the trade. Yet, until I complete Witcher armor of Grandmaster quality, I shall never be certain I've become my teacher's equal.
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each from a different school of the wolf, griffin, cat, bear, and manticore. Which should I start with?
Obviously the wolf.
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
His name was Aton. I remember him well. My master liked him, helped him find a safe, yet well-paid contract. A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Toussaint from Castel Gropia. They questioned my master about the elfin ruins at Termes. He warned them of the danger there and recommended they take Aton as an escort.
What kind of danger did he mean? Any idea?
Legend claims wraiths haunt the chambers beneath Termes. I cannot say if there is any truth to this, but both the scholars and the Witcher disappeared without a trace.
The Griffin. What can you tell me about him?
He came some 200 years ago, but my master remembered him well. This Witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. He had taken on a contract at Fort Usa and required better gear. He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No. It said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind. Only ruins remain of Fort Usa, but you may wish to search them.
Let's talk about the cat.
A year ago, Bartolome Delaunay, the ducal armorer, asked me to confirm the authenticity of a Witcher diagram he had received by messenger. You see, at the time he was working on new armor for the ducal guard. A Witcher from the School of the Cat offered to sell him diagrams for a full set of gear. The diagrams would have been helpful indeed.
The diagram you saw, was it really a Witcher diagram?
Beyond any doubt. It's a shame Delaunay didn't let me draft a copy. He was quite shaken up, afraid the Witcher might simply kill him and take his coin. Possibly a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared without a trace. I would have searched his former home for clues, but it has fallen into disrepair, and it is simply too dangerous there.
Tell me more about the bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after Master Tiensail took me on as his apprentice. I remember the bear head medallion that hung from his neck. I remember a towering witcher who haggled like a fishwife.
Witchers never have too much coin.
True. This one clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged to bring us coin after he completed a contract at the Tufo vineyard, where a building had just collapsed. Time passed. The bear never showed, and my master sent me to the Tufo estate. As it turned out, the Witcher had indeed accepted a job. Yet that was all they heard of him, and that is all I know.
School of the Manticore. Probably know the least about it, though once, long ago, wore some armor forged there.
My master said the Manticores have their fortress in the Far East. A century passed, one of their number came to him, a witcher named Merton. He made a poor impression on my master. He stank like a dwarfen still, and quarreled fiercely all the time. Tien Sahil slammed the door in his face and told him to return when he sobered up. He would conduct no business with a drunk. The Witcher, however, failed to return. Folk say he got into a booze-fueled brawl with the Ducal Guard. He was arrested and sentenced. Bastoy Prison, where he was held, well, it's been a ruin for years. Still, you may want to start your search there.
What do you have on offer?
I'm curious. I can give maybe I could sell stuff that I definitely don't need. Fuck me. Silver swords. Well, that's 50 points less than what I'm wearing, so I like that sword. Might end up selling it, might not. I think I'll be good with that.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Thank you.
Horrid beast! Knelt on the pavement, victim to his own cowardice. The beast of Beauclair has struck again.
Citizens, beware of the beast. Turn your... You will find solace there. Citizens, Beauclervois, Toussaint-Trois, wherever wa, you are kindly reminded that by decision of the City Council, you are requested to refrain from spilling sewage into the streets of the Haute-Ville between 10 o'clock in the morning and 8 at night.
Truthfully, only a witcher stands to best the beast.
Okay.
Another murder by the horrid beast. Milton de Peyrac Peyran falls victim to his own cowardice.
Disperse! The exhibition of the Reginald Daubry monument will remain closed until further notice.
Closed? Why, we wrote an entire day to see it. You're a cheat, sir.
Yeah, that ain't none of my business. Oh my god, look. Fancy street signs. Oh my god. No. Yes. I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, tomorrow I'll do all that. Tonight, my only interest is I'll get this shit done, then I'll go over. Fuck, I'm hungry. Go over and I get this shit done tonight. What little I can afford to do at this. I know a little, not a whole lot. I know I can customize this.
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basilfauti. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corvo Bianco. I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands. Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cut-purse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
We're gonna end up having to do Witcher contracts, aren't we?
Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Alright. Following you.
Major Domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of Major Domos. My father was a Major Domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great-aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going, and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, and slowly worked her way up to Major Domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
The days pass. The pile of work remains the same.
The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
A bushel of grapes is more a burden than that steed of yours.
Head to the pheasant.
Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
I don't think I've ever actually eaten an olive.
I once had...
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
Oh, I'd stomp wine with that one. We would stomp till we were red and sweaty.
The Dutch is small, but do you
Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
Okay.
Monsieur Bolius, his wife Nina, kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation.
Garden be cool.
Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
His name and his name tag are two different things. That's his title, which I haven't been paying attention.
I'd rather be an eagle than a quail. Yes, I should. This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work, and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
So
I'd stomp wine with that one. We would
The cellars,
stomp till
voila.
we were red and
During Monsieur
sweaty.
Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
it's not wrong. Holy fuck.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corvo Bianco is a beautiful estate. One must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
Yeah, fuck it.
Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Almost decidedly, sir. Question is, where you would like to begin this rejuvenation?
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
Oh, fuck. That is most of what I got. Sure.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do. It shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state.
I need to find a glitch to fucking get more money.
Is there anything else you require, sir?
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more useful.
Oh, yes. We certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
Yeah.
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompali once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yerugan. I will contact him at once.
Ooh, might be better to wait, yeah.
Know what? Might not be the best time to lay out that kind of coin. Let me sleep on it.
Ponder the notion however long you wish, sir. I am at your disposal always.
Yeah, it's, I've got about 1,000 left.
If you don't mind, I'd rather postpone talking about renovations. I need to ask you something else.
Of course, sir, as you wish. What is the nature of your inquiry?
Seems like...
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
Let me just store some shit in here. At least for the moment. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with that yet. Transfer. I got plenty of swords to choose from for a display. Transfer. I should be wearing that. And transfer. Hey, let's just kick rocks for the moment. Well, I want to see what it looked like up here. Alright. I kinda want to see what it looked like before I just save and alright, how much time do I gotta Yeah, don't want to go completely broke. And then right there should be a full 3 days. Well, it definitely looks a hell of a lot better. Oh, shit. That gave me... Okay. Alright. Oh, wait. All right. Yeah, we can hang this. We can drop it. Sword that served me well, but Winterblade. In honor of my dead friend. Honestly, we could use another weapon rack. Wait. Well, we can move that.
Scrub up. You soon need a cough.
And
strange. Something behind this wall, I think. Laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
huh. Wait. Okay, maybe not that one. Okay. Does that mean... What does that mean? Wait, I got... Okay, hold up. You're telling me. Character... Well, shit. Well, shit. Who'd have thought? Alright. I'm gonna talk to him right quick.
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed, and I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor, if you've some pieces you'd like to display. Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung. In other news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery. I believe it's something you'll wish to see.
You mean the lab in the cellar? Saw it. So, one of the previous owners interested in alchemy?
A laboratory? Alchemy? I know nothing of it. But I understand that to a witcher this must be a very intriguing find.
It is. It was walled up. Equipment's pretty ancient too, so it must have belonged to someone who lived at Corvo Bianco before you started working here. Whoever it was sure knew their stuff, though. Got dragonglass vials and flasks, stills, sublimators, vengerometers.
Forgive me, sir, but I fear I don't follow.
Just saying, it's top-notch equipment. True masterpieces of craftsmanship for use in alchemy. Brewing a concoction with this stuff versus doing it over an open fire? Well, there's no comparison.
Then I am all the more delighted you discovered it, sir.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
That is... We got some things to do afterwards. But, yeah. Oh, wrong thing. Okay. Let's see what happens. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Great. Alright, that went through.